Hi everyone, welcome back to my Occupational Therapy Doctoral Capstone mini-series. In today's episode, we will be going over ergonomics, positioning, and the importance of postural alignment when it comes to sitting at a desk for long periods of time. One of the simplest changes that can be made to a setup to make it more ergonomic and work better for you is an adjustment to the chair. If you're like me and you're on the shorter end, your feet don't touch the ground when you sit in a traditional office chair. So what happens when I want to get closer, I sit on the edge and I slouch and I lean forward so that my feet can touch the ground. What this does is put me way out of alignment. So adjusting the chair so that I can have a 90-90-90 angle set up for proper ergonomics. So I need my hips at 90, I need my knees at 90, and I need my ankles at 90. Right now, I'm not even close. So we're lowering the chair so that I have a 90-90-90 setup. From here, I have a much better setup to maintaining a proper posture. Once you have your chair to a height that you enjoy, that you like, the next thing to do is add some lumbar support to prevent the slouch. A lot of chairs, even the ones that state in their advertising that they have good lumbar support, unfortunately don't have adequate lumbar support for everybody. So a lot of chairs do push you into kind of a reclining position, which I admit is very comfortable, but doing work still puts you into that forward fold. Finding the right lumbar support is about trial and error and finding what is most comfortable for you and what works for you for long term. Got some samples right here. Got a hand towel, a baby blanket, a small pillow, and a throw blanket. So we have items of 4 drastically different sizes to provide different levels of support depending on what your needs are. So starting out with a hand towel. What you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, hamburger style, and then you're just going to roll it up. You have a little log right there, and you're just going to place it right at your lumbar, kind of right at your waistband of your pants, and you're going to set it there. Now, if that is comfortable for you, that's great. If that's not really doing enough for you, then let's try something else. We've got the baby blanket. This is obviously slightly larger than the hand towel, but it can be folded in such a way that does not provide as much as a pillow. So we're going to do the same thing. With the larger items, you can fold them in specific ways. You can fold them so they're more flat, or you can roll them more tightly so they become more of that log. If you want the log, place it right at the waistband of your pants. Or if you want it a little bit more flat, roll it into thirds and place it at your lumbar. If you need significant support, it's a decorative pillow that I got and I just put a pillowcase on it. So you can either put that at your lumbar or you can flip it so it's upright long ways and place that behind you to provide you support all the way up towards your shoulders. Our last option is the throw blanket. This is already folded because it's really large. You can do the very similar thing. With this one, you can roll it into that log, place it behind you at your lumbar. You can place it upright like the pillow, or with something as large as a throw blanket, you can do a half fold or a half roll and leave it slightly unrolled so that it can go behind you, provide more support at the bottom, and a little bit less support at the top to help you maintain your posture. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode and learned something useful. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.